We already are the technology that they're trying to replace us with, except we do it better.
Right.
Can I just give an example? I mean, I said it. Can I give an example?
Yeah.
Of that? This is an amazing study that was done. So young people are being taught to idolize computer chips, artificial intelligence, because they're fast and efficient. And they are. Is a chip fast and efficient? Absolutely. But is it scalable? And here's the thing. You can never scale a computer chip. It will always be limited by the physics of the stuff it's made of.
Right.
So if a chip's made out of silicon, not all of them are, but if it's a silicon chip, the atoms that make that silicon, the information is always going to be able to move so fast between those atoms. Now, is it fast, efficient? Yes. Scalable? It is finite in its scalability. Okay, and we know that. And we're actually reaching the limits of our computer chips right now through Moore's law that says you double the speed, every so many years. Well, the number of years is collapsing and the speed is increasing, and we're down now to that level where we're not going to be able to double that much more. Now you look at a human neuron. Is it fast? It is. What is its upper limit? And the truth is that we don't know, because every time a neuron is pushed to what was believed to be a limit by scientists and medical experts in the textbooks, we do what humans do. Our neurons will morph and adapt and embrace that limit to be able to open an entirely new vista now of possibilities. And we do this again and again and again and again. What is the scalability? The upper limits of a human neuron, we appear to be infinite. This is a form, it's a very different way of thinking. Danny, it's what we call a soft technology. We are so advanced. Our engineers strive to create in a laboratory what we now are capable of doing in our bodies. So young people are being led to believe that a computer is better than a human brain, that our brains are flawed and weak and subject to, all kinds of failure modes. So scientists did a little experiment. What they did was they compared a human brain to a microprocessor, and the comparison, they compared the synapses within the brain to the transistors on the processor. And what's interesting is that we have about the same number. I think the brain has about 10 to the 14th synapses and 10 to the 11th microprocessor. So it's pretty close. But here's what they found. When all was said and done, that the human brain is about 100-fold more faster and more accurate than the processor, than the microprocessor is. The biological neurons were more efficient and they were faster. And part of that is because of the way the brain, we do triage of information. When that information comes in, we send it out to different parts of the brain in different brain states. Some of the information we may process in the alpha state, some of it we may process in a beta state. So it's a very different way of looking at the human body from an IT perspective. But the point is that we meet and in many cases exceed the capacities of the very technology that we're being encouraged to replace our bodies with. This is something that nobody's telling, our young people.
Yeah.